Hey everyone, welcome to another ReferralCandy webinar. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Raul and I'll be your host for today. We're going to start in about a minute because I see that we still have people trying to join the room. So we'll start in about a minute. This is perfect timing for all of you to make sure that your audio works well, make sure that you have a notebook and a pen so you can take notes and in case you have any follow-up questions. And we'll start, in about 45 seconds. I'll be with you guys. All right. Yeah, seems like most people have joined the room. So let's start. Again, thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to be talking about how ReferralCandy works and basically how you can get a referral program set up on your online store, on your online business. My name is Raul, and I'll be the I'll be your host for today. I'm the partner manager here at ReferralCandy. We can follow the conversation on Twitter at Raul Galera D. On Twitter if you have any questions. I'll also let you know how you can get them answered after this webinar. All right, so why are you here? Well, I'm assuming that you are either an e-commerce store owner or you work in the marketing department for an e-commerce or an online store, or maybe you are an upcoming online entrepreneur and you're looking to get some ways to get more referral sales for your online business. This is why you're probably here, and that's exactly what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about how you can get more referral sales on your online store through ReferralCandy, how you can get ReferralCandy set up on your store. Some quick notes before we start. This webinar will be about 20-25 minutes long. This is not being recorded, so if for whatever reason you miss it or you have to leave halfway through the webinar, don't worry. We usually host this webinars on every couple weeks, a couple times a month, so you can always join it again. And again, if you have any follow-up questions after this webinar, just email me at raulg@referralcandy.com. Again, that's raulg@referralcandy.com. I'll show you my email again at the end of the webinar. All right, so let's cover some of the different areas that we're going to be talking about today. So this is what you'll be learning today. First of all, we're going to talk about what is a referral program. So we're going to talk about referral marketing in general. Then we're going to show you how ReferralCandy works step by step. Then we're going to look at the dashboard, and we're going to help you navigate the ReferralCandy dashboard. It's very simple to use, but there's several things I would like you to know about it. So you're going to learn how to build your referral program from scratch. We're going to talk about pricing, and we're going to talk about some third-party integrations that we have with other apps as well, in case that you are, especially if you are in the subscription business or you're thinking about working on subscription. We'll talk about some of these apps that we'll work with at the end of the webinar. All right, so what is a referral program? Well, if you are an e-commerce store owner and you've been in business for a few years now, or even if you started recently, you somehow happen to have a pretty decent amount of customers, and let's say many of them are recurring customers, or you see new customers and new orders coming in, and you get good reviews, and basically overall the feedback is that customers like what you're selling, they like how you sell it, and they I would say that they agree with your branding and your mission as a company. Well, if all of those things are happening, that means that you're probably or very likely already getting a lot of referral sales. The only problem with not having a referral program is that there's nothing you can do to encourage customers to keep referring you, to keep telling their friends about you. So word of mouth, it's natural, something that happens every day. Think about the last time you visited a restaurant or a new city or a new country or a new museum because you got a recommendation from a friend, or think about last time that you saw on Facebook someone asking for recommendations. Actually, Facebook has a special feature now for when people want to ask for recommendations specifically. So it's a very big part of our lives. So again, that happens organically, that happens naturally. But referral marketing is when you, as a merchant, when you, as a business owner, get your customers to tell their friends about you. When you encourage, when you ask your customers to talk to their friends about you. That's referral marketing. All those actions. All those actions that encourage your customers to refer friends to you, it's what we talk about. It's what we are discussing when we say that we want to encourage word of mouth marketing or referral marketing on our online business. So there's several ways that you can do this. There's several ways that you can encourage your customers to talk to their friends and their family and coworkers and their network, their circle of contacts at the end of the day. There's several ways that you can encourage them. One of them is by, this is actually one of the examples that I wanted to show you. It's a real example from one of our customers, 22 Days Nutrition. At the footer of their website, they have a call to action that says, hey, do you love 22 days? Here's how you can refer your friends, and here's how you can get something in exchange for it. So by having a call to action on your website, you're allowing not only your customers, but also allowing people that are just browsing your website to join your referral program. This is very powerful because you might get a lot of people to look at your, obviously more people look at your website than people actually make a purchase, but that means that most of the people that look at your website are probably not your customers. That's okay. We talked about conversion rates in a webinar a few months ago, but that's okay. But even if you get people that are not your customers to look at your website, if they see that you have a referral program, they might say, hey, wait a minute, I'm not a customer, but I know a bunch of people that will be interested in this product. And if I can get something in exchange, if I can get some sort of cash reward or some sort of gift or some sort of, whatever reward it is for referring my friends, I'm totally going to do it. And most importantly, if I can get my friends an interesting discount, I'm definitely going to do it, because everyone likes to be liked by their friends, and everyone likes to find cool stuff and cool and new stuff on the internet. So people are going to refer you even if they're not your customers. So this is what we call a win-win-win situation, because your visitor gets something in exchange. You get a new customer, and this new customer also gets a discount on their next purchase or some sort of deal. So it's very powerful. So again, this is one of the examples that I wanted to show you guys today. This is another one. It's Tidal. For those of you who don't know Tidal, it's actually a Spotify competitor. So there's a music streaming service, and one of the co-founders is the rapper JC, world famous. So you guys have probably heard of him. Again, well, also ReferralCandy customers. And they have a referral program where they give their existing customers a 30-day free, 30-day free plan. I mean, they basically give you 30 days for free for every successful referral transaction that you do. But they give the friend 60 days for free on Tidal. So they give more to the friend than to the user. Why? Well, again, because people will recommend Tidal probably anyway, just because they like it, the same way that we recommend a video on YouTube or or recommend to follow someone on Twitter, just because we think it's going to be valuable for someone else, not necessarily because we're getting something in exchange. If we get something in exchange, that's great, but that's mainly the difference between affiliate marketing and referral marketing. In affiliate marketing, you are rewarding strictly your customer for making a sale. Basically, you're treating him like a salesperson in the sense that you are giving them a sales commission for every friend that they refer, but they don't give anything to the new customer. They don't encourage the purchase actually. So what you should definitely do, this is one of the best practices that we recommend here at ReferralCandy, is that you give more to the friend who's being referred than to your customer, because again, people like to recommend stuff because they like to do something nice for people they care about. So again, that's one of the reasons of why referral marketing is also so powerful. And this is another example I wanted to bring you guys again. A very simple way of share the love of fresh beer, invite a friend, and get $20. So again, another example of how you can create a call to action on your website to get your customers to sign up for your referral program. But why is referral marketing so powerful? Well, I brought you 2 stats that I wanted you to take a look at. So one of them says that, but this is actually something I gathered from a study that I'll show you guys later how you can get more information on this. But customers rely on word of mouth up to 10 times more than they do on traditional media, and that makes a lot of sense. We are being bombarded by content marketing. We have ads everywhere. There's a reason why most of us have an ad blocker probably on our browsers, and it's because it's literally everywhere. And so a good way of getting out of it, and a good way of getting a real recommendation, or making sure that the product that we're buying it's actually good. One of the good things that you can do, you as an e-commerce e-commerce store owner, or as an e-commerce merchant, something you can do, it's encourage your customers to talk about your brand, because again, no one will recommend something bad to a friend or to a family member just because they're getting something in exchange. I want to think that no one will like to do that. And so again, that's one of the reasons of why it's so powerful, because you're getting a recommendation from someone that you trust and someone that probably loves you and cares about you. So they wouldn't recommend you something that will be bad for you just because they're getting a $10 reward. So again, this is one of the reasons of why customers rely on word of mouth up to 10 times more. And another stat that I thought it would be interesting for you guys to see is that word of mouth is the primary factor behind up to 50% of all purchasing decisions. And this is especially important also on the B2B environment, when we have budgets behind us that we have to validate to make a purchase. Again, this is very interesting and very important as well, to make sure that you make an informed decision, is to ask for recommendations. And if you want to read more about this, like I said, we have a very interesting article on our blog that gathers more than 20 stats and quotes and studies about referral marketing. So that's the URL right there. If you would like to see it again, feel free to drop me an email and I can send you the link, and I can probably also send you some more interesting content that you can check out depending on what you're interested in, and to learn more about referral marketing. All right. So let's get started. So how does ReferralCandy Works? Well, I wanted to bring you guys, I brought my own, obviously my own way of explaining how ReferralCandy works, but I came across this really good how it works page from one of our customers explaining how the referral program works, and I thought I will bring it to you guys. So as you can see there's 3 simple steps. The first one is that you share your link with your friends. So you as an advocate share your unique referral link, your friends click on it, they're taken to a page with the offer. From there, they're taken to the store, they make a purchase, so they place an order as it says there, and then both of you get something in exchange. Maybe you get a $10 cash reward and your friend gets 20% off, or you give your friends $50 off on their next purchase, on their first purchase, and you get a 15% discount on your next one. Whatever it is, you're rewarding both sides, and that's basically how it works. So let's say that you are going to set up your ReferralCandy account right now. This is what you will go through. These are the steps that you will have to go through in order to be able to get your referral program up and running. So the first one is choosing your rewards. So how do you want to reward your customers and their friends? You want to give them a store credit. You want to give them a cash reward. By the way, if you choose to give them a discount or a cash reward, we automate those rewards, so you don't have to do anything about it. We send out the PayPal rewards to your happy advocates. They'll be very happy to receive some cash. Everyone likes it. And if you decide to give discounts and coupons for the next purchase, we actually automate that as well. So there's nothing you have to worry about on that sense. So after you have set up your rewards, so let's say that you selected get $20 in cash and give your friends $40 off on their first purchase. Once you have that set up, then second step is to set up your theme. And what is a theme? Well, obviously your referral program has several marketing materials that you're going to be using to promote it, such as landing pages, emails, etc. And so if you have a designer in-house, if you have a designer at your company, we give you the option to fully customize one of our templates and make it look exactly how you want. Actually, I showed an example before. The title example is actually a pretty good one. It's fully customized template. They use their own basically, so you can do that. But if you don't have a designer in-house and you just want to get your referral program up and running as quickly as possible, we have another one that it's very simple. It's very clean. It looks actually really good, and all you have to do is upload your logo and a banner, and literally we'll take care of the rest. So there's no more headaches for you in terms of design, and that's pretty much it. Once you have that set up, all you have to do is make sure that your customers know that you have a referral program up and running, that they can benefit from it, and you can do that with some of these things that we offer you that you can implement on your online store. So one of them is a referral widget. So that's a click to open pop-up that your customers can click on it, and your visitors also can click on it, and it just displays more information about the referral program and asks them to sign up from there. A similar way to do this, it's by a sharing page that is embedded on any web page that you want. So again, as they're browsing the website, they can sign up for your referral program. Also very interesting for you, because you can attract website visitors, not only customers, but also visitors. You can also email, obviously, your customers and let them know that there's a referral program in place and they can sign up directly from their email. And the last one will be a post-purchase pop-up. So that will be basically, a pop-up that shows at the end of the checkout process. Once your customer is about to leave the page because they're done there, you tell them, hey, wait a minute, you can, if you have any friends that will be interested in this, you can sign up and get them $40 off on their first purchase, and you will get $20 in cash for every successful transaction. So those are some of the ways that you can get your customers to sign up for your referral program. Okay, so now we have it all set up. Now we have your referral program ready to go. So how does it work from the customer's perspective? So, well, the first thing that happens is that you're going to give them a referral link. So your referral link will be something like yoururl.com, yourcompany.com/Mike, for example. With that referral link, they can share it with their friends through text, they can put it on Twitter, they can put it on Instagram. Especially, this is very interesting, especially if they are influencers, or if they have a good following base on social media. They can post it on Facebook, whatever it is that they do, just to let their friends know that that's the deal that they can benefit from. Once a friend clicks on the link, we take him to a landing page with your offer. So it explains clearly what's the offer they're getting at the store. If there's any sort of conditions, you can show that as well. So they know exactly what the program is about and what this special offer is about. And then once they make a purchase at the store, we can track those transactions, and we send out the rewards automatically to both your existing customer and the new one. And you're probably wondering, well, what happens if there's a fraudulent transaction? What happens if someone refers themselves because they want to get a discount and also want to get some sort of cashback? Well, we can track those transactions. We can track fraudulent transactions and not apply these rewards, obviously, but also because we have a filter to make sure that every transaction that we reward are not fraudulent or are valid. But if you think that we've missed any sort of any transaction and would like to go back and say, hey, actually this one it's fraudulent, I don't want to reward this one, you can do that as well. You can flag them, and our customer support team will be able to remove them from your system. So, well, you're in good hands. That's what I'm trying to explain here. And it doesn't really matter what platform do you have in terms of what's your e-commerce platform. If you have Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Magento, we have an integration system for each one of them. But if you have your own custom solution, as long as you're able to copy and paste a piece of code on your website and then either forward or BCC us in your invoice emails, we're able to basically track all the referral activity that's happening in your store and get your referral program up and running. Okay, now let's talk about how to build your referral program. So we're gonna learn how to navigate the ReferralCandy dashboard very quickly. So here on the left side, we have a blue bar that has several items. So dashboard, edit referral program, manage advocates. Those are the three ones that we're going to cover today. They're the most important ones. So this first one, this is stats and overview. You can see how your referral program it's doing just at a quick glance. So you can see what's the revenue from referrals that you have generated, what's your referral rate, how many emails have been sent, how many Twitter shares, Facebook shares, how many refer purchases, what's the revenue like from there. And you can also see who your top refers are, which is also what you can see when you click on manage advocates on the left, on the blue left bar again. You also, by the way, if there's any marketing agency in the audience right now, well, if you are setting up a referral program for a customer, you can click on referral report, and you can actually download a report with all these stats, and you can just send it to your customers. It can be easily white labeled, so you can send it to your customers so they can they can see how the referral program it's doing. If you click on edit referral program, you can see several options that you can customize, you can edit, you can modify the rewards. So again, if you decide to change the cash reward that you're given for discount, you can change it anytime. If you like to give a custom reward, you can modify it as well anytime. If you like to modify the conditions, so you want to only reward purchases over $50, for example, you can do that as well. So all these rewards, you can always change them here on your dashboard. And then here you see emails and pages. So that's actually one of the most important parts of your of basically your account, and that's what I was mentioning before. Whether you have a designer or not, you can have access to a template or you can fully customize all your emails and pages to make them look exactly how you want and to match 100% with your branding. But also, if you don't have a designer, you can also select our theme that it's basically puts your referral program on autopilot, and all you have to do is upload a couple images, a logo and a banner, and that's it, and you're all set. And then here, the last part I wanted to show you from the advocate, it's the section that says manage advocates. So there you can see, you can actually take a look at who are your top advocates. So who are the ones that are referring most customers to your store. See why there's a difference between those and the rest, and why they're doing so well, and even maybe open a conversation with them, see what they're about. Maybe they are influencers on social media, maybe they have large following numbers of people that they follow that follow them on social media. Maybe you want to start a discussion with them to see how you can work together, how you can help them sell more and refer more people, because at the end of the day, the customer acquisition cost of getting customers through a referral program, it's way smaller than pretty much any other customer acquisition channel that you have on e-commerce. So it's very cost effective. So it's always interesting to see how you can improve your referral program, and one of the best ways to do this is through your existing advocates. All right, so let's talk about pricing, because I'm pretty sure that's something that most of you have in mind. So our main plan, unless you're on enterprise, that we have a fixed fee of $2,999 a month. I'm assuming most of you will probably fall into the first category, which is the premium, which is a flat fee of $49 a month, and then we charge a monthly commission depending on the amount of referral sales that you have generated in that month. So, and the good thing about this is that we reduce the commission the more referral sales that you make. So we charge 5% on the first 1,000. Well, we charge 3.5% on the next 10,000. We charge 1.5% on the next 100,000, and last, or the bare minimum monthly commission fee that we charge, it's 0.25% when your sales exceed $111,000 a month. So again, 5% on the first 1,000, 3.5% on the next 10,000, 1.5 on the next 100,000, and 0.25% on the rest, which means that the more referral sales that you make, the lower the fee that it gets. So it's obviously in our best interest to make sure that you have the right set of tools to make your referral program as successful as possible. And lastly, before we go, we're going to talk about some integrations that we have with third-party apps. So especially for those of you, I think I mentioned it before during the webinar, if you are into a subscription business, so if you have a subscription box or any other business where you are selling subscriptions, you probably have either recurring orders from Bold or Recharge. Well, good news is that we have an integration with both of them, so you can integrate your referral program with both of this to make it more seamless integration. So it's easier for your customers to get the discounts, to get whatever rewards that you're giving out. So if you have any questions about this, I'm giving my email at the end of the webinar, so you can ask me specific questions on how recurring orders and Recharge integrate with ReferralCandy. We also have an integration with Payroll. So again, if you have any questions on that, if you're a Payroll user and you would like to know more about how we integrate with them, feel free to send me a message and I'll happily walk you through it. All right, so we are at the end of the webinar. Again, if you have any questions, email me at raulg@referralcandy.com. Again, that is raulg@referralcandy.com. If not, we run webinars like this one very often here at Referral Candy. If there's anything in particular you would like to listen or you would like to watch, any sort of light demo, again, feel free to send me an email. My goal here is to make it easy for you guys to get started on Referral Candy and to answer any potential questions that you have. So again, I'll be happy to get your messages and get back to you. All right, thank you so much for attending, and see you next time. Bye bye.